Hi, everyone, and welcome to Goals, Gray, and Growth. Have you ever noticed that two people can face the same exact challenge, but one sees a dead end and the other sees an opportunity? The difference is not luck, like many people think, it's mindset. In this video, you will learn how to train your perspective to become one of your greatest tools for achieving your goals. If you're new here, my name is Sabrina Cadini. I'm your holistic precision life and well-being coach and the creator of the life-work balance system, helping you live better, work smarter, and feel happier by prioritizing yourself with customized lifestyle changes. If you're ready to grow with me, set inspiring goals, and witness transformation, make sure you hit that subscribe button and click the bell icon so you will never miss new content from me. This month, we are exploring one of the most powerful drivers of change, mindset. Whether it's your career, your health, or other important goals, your perspective can either weigh you down or give you the resilience to keep going. Shifting your mindset is more than positive thinking. It's about choosing a perspective that creates possibility and staying power. Life rarely follows a straight line. I'm sure you agree with me, and neither does any goal you're working on. I briefly talked about growth mindset in a previous video. I'll link it here and in the info box. But today I want to go deeper by explaining the difference between growth and fixed mindsets. A fixed mindset sees abilities or circumstances as set in stone. So obstacles feel like proof you cannot do it. A growth mindset, on the other hand, assumes you can learn, you can adapt and evolve. And that shift turns setbacks into feedback, failures into lessons, and challenges into opportunities to grow stronger and wiser. Think of it like this. If you are learning a new skill, cooking, a language, or a sport, mistakes are part of the process. With a fixed mindset, a burnt dish feels like failure. It happened to me so many times. So you're thinking, I'm a bad cook. But with a growth mindset, it's just information. This didn't work. So what can I change next? That same reframe applies to any goal, and that changes everything. So here are some strategies to help you shift that perspective. One, practice dual vision thinking. Most people get stuck in the short-term struggle or in the long-term dream. A growth mindset holds both. For example, you might feel discouraged after a tough meeting, but zooming out reminds you that this is just one step toward that bigger vision of becoming a stronger leader. Training yourself to look beyond those setbacks keeps you grounded and inspired. Two, reframe expectations into experiments. When we treat goals like experiments instead of rigid expectations, every outcome becomes useful data. For instance, if a presentation at work doesn't land the way you had hoped, instead of labeling this a failure, you can see it as an experiment. That format didn't resonate. What can I tweak for next time? This reframe takes the pressure off and keeps you in motion. Three, use if-then flexibility. Growth mindset is about having flexible plans. So create a mental formula. If plan A doesn't work, then I'll work on plan B. For example, if your morning workout gets derailed by an early meeting, it can happen, right? You already know what to do. You will make time to walk at lunch. This helps you bounce back faster because you're not caught off guard. You already expected detours and you were prepared for that. And four, focus on progress, not perfection. This was me a long time ago. And I talk about this all the time. Growth mindset thrives on small wins. I learned that the hard way. Maybe you have been working toward reducing screen time or learning a new skill for your role. So instead of waiting for perfection, pause and recognize. I read for 10 minutes today instead of scrolling. Or I asked one brave question at that meeting. These small steps build momentum, and momentum fuels motivation. Now let's talk about my gray hair growth. I am at month 8, and as you can see, I now have 3 very clearly separate bands of color now. The gray or salt and pepper section, which is darker here at the crown and lighter on the temples. Then I have a blonde amber part, you can see it here. And this came from when I colored my hair lighter for a few months last year to prepare for the transition so that I could avoid that stark contrast between dark brown and gray. And then the darker ends. Let me stand up for a second so you can see them. Oh, my hair is getting very long. Here they are. You are seeing my natural hair. I haven't styled it this week, so it doesn't look great, but you can see the frizz and its own personality. And I have to say, they have lightened a bit from sun exposure. It's almost the end of summer now. My color used to be much darker, and you can actually see it in older videos, like from a couple of years ago. If you scroll in my YouTube channel, you can see them. I was like almost black, very dark brown. Now, even if it's not perfect, oh my gosh, you can see 1, 2, and 3. But even if it's not perfect, I think it looks fun. And as I mentioned in a previous video, people are complimenting me more now than when I had dark brown hair. And they say, I love your ombre hair so much. Now, I also started imagining how it might look after my next haircut. In a couple of months, I will trim the darker ends, probably this much, something like that. And I will likely have a lighter, more blended look, if that makes sense. But that's a story for a different video, for a future video, actually. So stay tuned for October. What's interesting is how much my mindset, which is this month's topic, has shaped my gray hair journey. At first, I realized that I was stuck in a fixed mindset, worrying that my hair would look unkempt or that I would look too old according to society's standards, doubting about this bold decision. And this is why I hesitated for, I would say, almost 2 years. And then I shifted into a growth mindset, into the why not phase. I stopped obsessing over other people's judgment, which was keeping me stuck, and started celebrating a new me growing literally every day. And that's why this journey has become about growth, about confidence and empowerment. I would like you to take a moment to reflect on this month's topic. Where in your life could shifting your perspective turn a setback into a stepping stone? I encourage you to write it down because it makes it more real. And if you're comfortable, share your reflection in the comments below. I would love to hear what you're discovering. If you're ready to take your goal setting journey to the next level, I invite you to sign up for my New Year, New You goal setting workshop. It's designed to help you not just set goals, but rewire your mindset, habits, and identity so you can thrive in everything you do. I also offer customized versions of this workshop for companies and organizations addressing specific challenges and needs to create a more productive and harmonious workplace. You can learn more about the workshop at the link in the description box below, or if you're looking for support beyond goal setting, you can schedule a free clarity call to discuss your unique challenges. My coaching programs are designed to help you optimize or upgrade different areas of your life. So let me help you achieve the success you deserve. If this video gave you something to think about and take action, give it a like, subscribe, and share it with someone who might need this reminder today. Thank you so much for watching, and don't forget to live life fully. See you in my next video.